guys, it's Mari, and Kelly Barron and I are doing a wrap-up of our stash kit projects that we did for Scrap the Challenge. We started this about 6 weeks ago or so, and we are just going to go through and show you what's left in our stash kit and also the layouts that we did with our kit. Now, I'm going to link below in the description section the stash kit video for you, and I'll also link up to Kelly's channel as well, and so you can go back if you want and you can watch the creation of the stash kit and then all of our different challenge videos that go along with the stash kit. I'm going to share the layouts that I made with these products, and there's a video for each one of the layouts if you wanted to go back and check those out. So I'm going to start with the kit, and we just put all of our kit contents into, well, I put mine into an iris container. I can't remember if Kelly did that, but like I said, just go over to her channel and watch her kit summary as well. Now, what I did was I put all of my embellishments in this tray in the iris container. I know these trays are getting really hard to find, but I think I did see a post on one of the Facebook forums where someone had said that I think the company called Iris, I guess it's called, the Iris containers, obviously, I think that they have them on their website maybe. And I think also I saw them on Amazon. So you can, I think if you look, you can still find these trays. Maybe Michael's will bring them back too. I hope so. So this was a great spot to put all of the different embellishments. Now, I don't remember if I put all of these stickers in initially, all of these alphas, or if some of them I added as I went. But I put a lot of alphas in the kit originally, and you can see that I still have lots of alphas left that will go back in my stash, unfortunately. So I guess I could have tried to use a few more alphas, but that's okay. I'm just going to stick these back. Unless I decide to keep the kit together for a little while, I might do that. I probably will do that as far as the embellishments maybe in the papers go. We'll see. But I'll definitely put these back into my stash. I just have a couple of containers that I keep all of my thickers and all of my alphas in, and so these will just be easy to slip back into my stash. Okay, now what I did when we created the kit was I created everything with just silver and then other colors that would go with the colors in the pattern papers. So those are the alphas that I had left over. And then I was pretty happy with the number of embellishments that I used. Once again, if you go back and you take a look at the original kit, I did use up quite a few of the embellishments. I still have quite a few wood veneer left and a few little bits and pieces of the die cuts, but I actually put a ton of die cuts in here. I knew that I'd never come close to using them all up, but that's okay. I'll use them. Some of these are really great for cards and different projects, and I like having a lot of die cuts in my stash because I like to have a lot of different options when I'm creating different projects. So this is something that you can always use. And I've got a couple of the little hearts left. I've got a few little bits and pieces of frames, but I did pretty good with those. I have a couple over here too, but I used some of the frames. I have some enamel dots. I have some brads. There's a few tags in here, a few little acrylic bits left. These ones are, I think they're all circle shapes. Those little acrylic circles. Those were from a hip kit. I've got a few rub-ons, although I did use a lot of the rub-ons up, which was great. I've got those. I think there's a few more rub-ons in here somewhere. A few rub-ons left, but not too bad, so that's good. I got a few flare left, a couple of those little bows, a little bit of thread, some washi, a couple of these butterflies left to use up, a little more wood veneer, some cork hearts, and then these wood veneer buttons. So quite a bit of the kit left, but I feel like I did fairly well with using those embellishments because I started out with a lot. Now for the paper, I did the best with using the paper. And I think for those of you who have made stash kits before, if you get kits, if you subscribe to a kit club, you know that the paper is probably, it goes the quickest, I think, from your kit. So you can see that there's a lot of pieces of different chunks of the paper left, some of the 6x6, but there's very few pieces, whole pieces of paper left. I have this fuchsia cardstock that I didn't cut into. This one I think I've sized down, but I didn't actually end up using it. I've got another piece of that Dear Lizzie bear hug from the documentary collection. I have, this is another one from documentary Me and You. I love that. I mean, these are all really great papers that I know that I'll use, and yeah, so that's just fine. And oh, that's been cut into. So all of these ones are just scraps, bits and pieces of the different papers that I used. Okay, so that's what I have left from the paper. So not a ton of stuff. Then these are the layouts. So we created 5 projects with our kits. And these are just in random order. I should have put them in chronological order. I don't know if I could do that quickly. I think this one was first. Let me just do this quick for you. I think this might be the right order, but you can see them on my channel. So this was the first one. The focus here was circles, circle elements. So you can see the circle paper on all the little circular elements in the clusters. Oh, this heart needs to be restuck. So that was one of the projects that I did. Then the challenge for this one was to create or I think it was to use your die cutting tools, using tools. So I used a bunch of different die cuts and punches to create some homemade embellies. And there's that one. And this one was scrap lift yourself. So we took one of our favorite layouts that we had done in the past, and we lifted ourselves to create a new layout using different products. So that was what I did for that one. I love that picture. Those two. It's cute. Then this one was scrap lift each other. So this was a lift of one of Kelly's layouts. And for this one, we also both challenged ourselves to use the same piece of paper. So we both used this pink paisley paper that I have running this way, and then scrap lifted each other. And then this was the last one that we did, and I'm trying to remember what the challenge was for this one. It might have been mixed media, I think. But this was the last one that I did with the kit. And you can see that I used a lot of those rub-ons for this layout. I just put the rub-ons onto some cardstock and then fussy cut them out. So those are the 5 layouts that I created. So I used up quite a few things from my stash on those different layouts. You can imagine all of the different products that were used from that stash kit to create these different layouts. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy with, like I said, I'm really happy with the number of things that I used up. So if you're finding that you have a lot of things built up in your stash and you really want to get using them up, one of the great ways that you can do that, a really efficient way of doing that, is to create your own stash kit. And you know, there's a lot of different ways to create your own stash kit, and there's lots of ideas out there about how to create your own kit. Go and check out the video below in the link that shows you how we created our kits. And you can also check out Kelly's channel there too. If you want to go back into the video list in my on my website, or sorry, on my YouTube channel, you can also check out the different videos. I think maybe what I'll do is I will try to remember to create a playlist on my channel that just has these 5 videos on it. So if you wanted to just go back and look at these 5 different projects. Okay, guys, thanks so much. Thanks for joining Kelly and I for this stash kit series. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time creating these layouts, and thanks so much to all of our subscribers and everybody who joined us and watched and checked out our processes for these projects. Thanks so much, and I'll see you another time. See you in 2 weeks for another Scrap the Challenge. Bye-bye.